It is November 4th, 2023, and I've been doing some study and listening to Rapture talk uh, around the water cooler with God for a Minute. It's good stuff. I will link it in the description box. I wanted to go over some scripture, just something to edify us and cleanse our minds of all the clutter that goes on. So, scripture does that. And whenever I was at Bible study last night, I really got some good note taking. So I want to go over that, but I want to talk about the rapture of the church. Like, it could happen any moment. And this study that they go over in the water cooler, he said they put the rapture helmets on. They said, now they'll believe us. They'll think we're really crazy. It's great stuff. But he said that in Daniel 9:27, it's not a peace covenant, that it's a covenant of many that will be confirmed. It's not that they're going to make peace. Now, that is very different from what all of us have probably maybe need to think about what's going on with this Israeli war with Hamas. There's going to be a covenant of many that is already in progress. That's the Abraham Accords. So there'll be some kind of covenant or agreement, but it's not going to be quote unquote a peace covenant. So we know that there could be an agreement made, but it may not end the war. The war could continue. So that's a very big possibility of that happening in the midst of all this. That something might be agreed upon and confirmed by the AC. We won't be here for when the AC does this. So, sorry, my makeup's a little smeared. I tried to look as professional as possible for this, but I do want to go over scripture, and I thought it was really important. We went over this last night, and it has something to do with sin. Every sin has its origin, and its origin is in the heart, in our hearts. And in Jeremiah 17:9, I got it out here. I want to read it real quick. And it says, the heart is deceitful above all things and beyond cure. Who could understand that I, the Lord, search the heart and examine the mind, and to reward each person according to their conduct, according to what they deserve and their deeds deserve. Like a partridge that hatches its eggs, it did not lay, are those who gain the richest unjust means. Meaning that if our hearts are deceitful, which they are, okay, then the Lord will search us out. He'll search us out. And it says, let's have a provision, to position ahead. So let's think ahead today and think with provision in our life, how to conduct our lives without falling into the sinful ways of this world. And that was my message today, is just to wait on the Lord. Remember, in the Bible it says, to when these things come to pass, stand up and look up, for your redemption draweth nigh. Because we are looking at minutes. We're not looking into the far down the road now. We're looking so close to the soon return of the Lord that we can touch it. We know it's close. And that's the message that I wanted to share. That's all I wanted to say this morning. And I hope you have a blessed day. God bless you. And love you all. And talk to you soon.